ECDL Advanced, Excel, Lesson 38, Creating Scenarios. We're just beginning here section 9, where we're going to be discussing various aspects of scenarios. This lesson is going to be, as I've just said, creating scenarios. The second one is going to be using, editing and deleting scenarios, and the final one will be creating scenario summary reports. Okay, so let's dive in. Creating scenarios. When a worksheet is used as a model, certain key input values are varied to see the effect on the resulting solutions. Separate versions of the worksheet showing different input values and solutions can be saved as scenarios. This helps in what-if situations where various solutions can be named and be displayed to compare, for example, the best and worst cases. Okay, let's open the workbook Food, which hopefully is in your data area, and this shows the ingredients available to make 3 products and the profit from each product. Varying the production mix for each product, that's over here in F5 to H5, it will produce different total profit. For the first model, ensure the cells F5 to H5 are all set as 0. Okay, let's highlight that range from F5 to H5, display the Data tab, and from the Forecast, or on some versions the Data Tools section, you'll find the What If Analysis button. If you click that, and then select Scenario Manager, this will open the Scenario Manager dialog box. Click Add, and enter the scenario name as Worst. Make sure the changing cells are set to F5 to H5, and then click OK. Leave the values of the 3 changing cells as 0 and click OK. As we can see, Worst is now displayed in the scenario list. The next scenario will be a guess to try and maximize the profit. Click Add and enter the name as Guess, and then click OK. Enter the values of the 3 cells as 100, 120 and 110, and then click OK. If we click Show, we'll be able to see the results with these values. So bear in mind, the original one, Worst, was set as 000 and produced a total profit of nothing at all. If we now go for Guess and then press Show, now we've got the values in that we specified, and it's now calculating a total profit of just under £1,500. The next scenario will be another guess to try and maximize the profit. Again, click Add, enter the name as Guess 2, and then click OK. Enter the values of the 3 cells as 150, 150, and the final one 160, and then press OK. We know the profit generated from the first guess was £1,476.90. Now if we look at Guess 2 and then press Show, we'll now see that we're getting just over £2,000 profit with the figures in for X, Y and Z. Okay, let's click Add again. We're going to enter the name as Best and then click OK. Now this scenario is going to use figures that have been calculated elsewhere to provide the best possible value of profit. If we enter the 3 cells as 159, 167 and 200 and then click OK, click Best, Show we'll now see that our profit is £2,329.74, which is the optimum profit. OK, click Close to close the dialog box. We can see the 4 scenarios have now been created. And finally, save the workbook as scenario. And leave it open for the next lesson, lesson 39, in which we'll be discussing using, editing and deleting scenarios. OK, I look forward to seeing you then.